Guys, welcome back to a brand new video. I'm sat up the old way because I want to be jumping in and taking a look at something on the computer. So we have a brand new character leaked, and it's taken them a very long time to do this, but we finally have Daisy Duck. Now, I can't remember if they ever added Donald Duck on a weekend. Sorry, on an anniversary event. I think they might have, I don't know why I think that, but so they've done Daisy Duck, and I mean she looks pretty good. Obviously, we can only see the little image at the moment. They haven't actually done an announcement officially yet on the Discord about Daisy. Well, last time I checked, yeah, so they haven't actually done one officially here. So you can take a look on Wack2 if you guys want to jump in. That is. So let's take a bit of a look here and see what we've got. So you'll see above me all of the things that I will be reading. So let's get straight into a skill. So we're looking at quick tempered first. This is an active skill. Now I'm kind of hoping that this is going to stack up because Donald Duck, when he came out, was a fantastic character. Yes, he has been kind of swept under the rug a little bit, but yeah, he's a good character. So Daisy throws a tantrum, silencing the closest three enemies. So she silences the closest three enemies for 5 seconds. That's quite a long time. Silencing means no special, and dealing a shed ton of damage to them as well. So that doesn't stand out to me as something cool particularly, but getting a silence in the three closest enemies means that would probably silence, for example, Patcher, Bolt, and Zeus if it was my team, and that would be quite devastating to silence those three characters. So it's quite good. I liked it. It's a good amount of control. That I guess she was a control character. I didn't actually take much notice of that. Oh, she's a damage character. Okay, well that's more control, but we'll take that, and it does fantastic. So not a awful move, but it's okay. I'm not blown away yet. So now we're on me. Daisy gains a duplicate of the last 4 buffs gained by other allies for 6 seconds. She also gains a shield. That's quite a big shield, and it lasts for 9 seconds, which is very, very good. And I like the idea of the buff duplication, meaning, for example, it's kind of what Kermit does, but only applies it to her. So if, for example, you had a armor buff on, I don't know, Clawhauser, which is actually what you can get, Daisy would duplicate it onto herself, giving her loads of health and, more durability. So it's okay. Again, not really screaming out to me that she's going to be the next stupidly overpowered character, but it's there and it's okay. And then we've got all make upped or make upped. Make upped. I don't know if that's actually a real word, but there we go. Is that a real word? Oh, make-upped, wearing makeup. Never heard anyone say that before. Anyway, Daisy slingshots a compact from her purse into all enemies. Nice, so that's an all enemy hit. Granting herself and all allies precise for 4 seconds. Now, I believe that precise increases the crit rate chance. I might be wrong there. I don't think I've ever actually used a character who has precise for 4 seconds. Daisy also removes invincibility, and that's a game changer right there. That is a game changer. So that would basically make Kermit redundant now. So Daisy also removes invincibility, which is brilliant, and deals a huge amount of damage to each enemy. The invincibility move has a chance to fail against, so obviously you've got to be max level, or it's a bit pointless. Maybe it might be worth dropping a mod on it just to get you over that mark a little bit more as well. So a purple skill, which is a displeased duck. When another ally is charmed, Daisy gains X amount of basic damage and X amount of skill power for 6 seconds. Daisy can gain basic damage and skill power from this skill once every 6 seconds. So that's actually pretty mad. When an ally is charmed during that cooldown, Daisy instead heals. Oof. Okay, so we have the actual move, which powers her up. Then when it cools down for 6 seconds, she heals, and then it powers her up, she heals. So we have quite a nice circle going on there. That's actually pretty ridiculous, to be honest. So I think that's very, very good. And I'm actually quite happy to see that coming in as a cool move, as a cool character. So yeah, I like that. Now, her red skill. Let's see what her red skill does. While buffed by me, Daisy's all maked up, which is the one where she throws it, deals an extra amount of fantastic damage. That's brilliant. So she's going to be silencing all enemies. Now, I know you might be going, oh, it's only 3 seconds, but that's 3 seconds that the enemy team cannot use their special to basically nuke you. So that's really good. And it just means everyone's going to be silenced, everyone's going to gain more damage. Brilliant. Now, when Daisy loses a buff, all other allies gain basic damage and skill power for 5 seconds. Quite a decent amount of time. Allies can gain basic damage and skill power this way every 6 seconds. So then we've got fantastic damage buff to her move, skill power and reality. So she's got a lot of health and stuff. So for an attack type character, I have to say that she is actually going to, let me just hack a man my way to get that image full screen. She is actually going to be a very, very good character. And again, she looks very, very accurate. Again, the art team never slack on this game. So yeah, I'm quite excited to jump in and see her. So let's take a little look and see what her friendship move's going to be. Because I imagined some of her friendship discs should be good. Yes, of course it's Donald Duck, which is good. When an enemy charms Daisy all her allies, that enemy is stunned for 5 seconds. Each enemy can be stunned this way once every 7 seconds. So that's pretty good. Then we've got the reality, the max HP, and the enemies lose X amount of skill power, which again is pretty decent. So I like that. I wish it would dispel charms. So if you had Daisy in your team couldn't be charmed, but you know, I guess that would nuke all charm characters. Now we've got fear. Daisy's basic attacks deal a huge amount more fantastic damage to scared enemies. So this is only really useful if you have a scared team or you want to put her in. I can't actually, off the top of my head, I know Bogo, Sully, obviously there are a few others, but I can't remember off the top of my head. Whenever Daisy or her allies damage silenced enemies, they have a 50% chance to scare them. So that's actually pretty good. So we're getting a pretty solid sort of loop there where you're going to be able to silence and scare, silence, scare, silence, scare. And then they lose reality, which means they're going to take more damage. And she gets a nice skill power buff. So yeah, to sum Daisy up, this was one of the most requested videos for me to do. So you've got my opinion. And for those of you who don't know what Wackatoo is, you've seen Daisy. She doesn't scream out to me immediately as like top tier. So that doesn't really sort of, I'm not like, whoa, this character's going to be absolutely insane. But I do like the fact that she's got that purse move, which hits everybody and gives everyone precise and removes invincibility. I think that's the coolest thing with Daisy, is that she's going to be able to remove invincibility from the entire enemy team. So when people do come in with those Kermit moves to knock the buffs across everybody, you can just pop Daisy and bang, invincibility's gone, Zeus, lightning, everyone's dead. So I like the approach that they've added a character which can knock off invincibility now. It gives us a new kind of way to think about the battles when you pop her in. But am I going to work on her? She doesn't scream to me. Obviously, I haven't tried her out yet, but she doesn't scream out to me like Patcher does. And yeah, I hope you legends have enjoyed the video. Make sure that you guys are getting involved in Syndrome's prize wall. It runs for a week. And of course, there is a contest, but it is nothing abnormal, the contest. But there is something I noticed here. And yeah, so they added a new prize wall in, right? So I need to go back to the screen so you can see. So here we go. There was a bit where they said about the prize wall. I swear I read it somewhere. Yeah. There will not be any hero quests with this prize wall. They accidentally put hero quests in. So open the prize wall and claim them all before they get rid of it. So I was able to claim over 1,000 stamina potions, a load of diamonds, and now I'm working on Syndrome again so I can get the rest of it. So they have accidentally enabled the hero quests. So make sure you jump in and do that. And I'll see you beauties in the next one. Subscribe. And also, guys, check out today's Just Draft. It's on sale for 0.01 Ethereum, which is below floor price. So click that top link in the description and take a look. It's worth the investment, and a portion of all profits will be donated to the animal charity of choice. I'll see you legends in the next one.